principality. You go pray, but I'm still not vanishing until you stop my name tarnishing. If they say darkness of power is not with me,
breaking news. The Vybz Kartel rise to NSA. Request Accra Sports Stadium for major December concert. So there are two things I see here. Is it Vybz Kartel writing himself to the National Sports Authority, or a body writing on behalf of National Sports on behalf of Vybz Kartel to National Sports Authority? Because I asked myself, if Vybz Kartel is coming to Ghana, obviously a promoter is bringing him. And if a promoter is bringing him, it is the promoter's duty to do negotiations of venue and all that, and not Vybz Kartel himself. But the breaking news, to put to pray, yes, ansem. Come on, yes, that will be. And I don't know if people are asking these questions, or to them, the excitement that Vybz Kartel is coming alone. Charlie, you won't forget it. I won't forget. So let's show you. So let's show you. In fact, Roland even had some suspects or some suspicions, but later we did our investigation. Realized,
it is not coming from that.
It is not coming from that camp.
Okay.
Yeah. So, Ro,
me too. I had the same thing, but
Ro, you have also been doing events. How do you review or discuss this?
Well, it's normal, especially the people that are not asking questions, the people that are not probing into the conversation to see where this particular conversation is coming from. To them, it is optimistic bias.
This one will be confirmation.
Confirmation bias.
They want Vybz Kartel here. So if someone says he's coming, it's true.
It's said here, you can't say Shatta Wale.
No.
I said you can't say Shatta Wale, but I say you say Sabi Flesh Jinaha. And you don't need any other thing again. That's how it is. So when the whole news came, for me, I've also seen another card that is talking about a response from the boss of NSA, saying the Yam of Wankra, saying that the NSA is very much open for any other personality that would want to do a show at the Accra Sports Stadium. But then the challenge is getting the appropriate staff to aid or to protect the pitch or the stadium to aid the person's performance. So, and that is the only challenge. As to whether they are working on it to have that solution down before the request starts coming, that one he didn't say. But to this particular conversation of whether it is Vybz Kartel himself or an independent body or maybe an organization writing on behalf of Vybz Kartel, for me, I think it is rather an organization writing on behalf of Vybz Kartel. Because at this point in Vybz Kartel's career, there is no way he is going to invest money into an event in another jurisdiction. He won't. Even the one that was very iconic, of which was even in his own country, the one that even outdoor his second, his recent revamp, has to do with a promoter taking charge of all the things that happen. So at this point there, yes, the person may write in connection with or may put Vybz Kartel's name in there as some form of leverage to get whatever they want. That's it. Because we know the conversation that surrounds the Accra Sports Stadium as a venue for concerts. So, because so many people are also looking forward to Vybz Kartel coming to Ghana, so far, with our lack of venues, there are just few places that, to us, we feel can host such a musician. And the stadium is one, the Independence Square is two. But both venues or any other venue has its own requirements and its own advantages and disadvantages. So sometimes, depending on what they would want to do for Vybz Kartel, maybe that is why they would rather want to write to the NSC for the sports stadium itself than any other place that they would want to do. So for me, I think right now, Vybz Kartel is on a world tour. It's on a world tour, and when an artist is on that level, it is rather promoters who book him for their events. Yes, their names will be the headline or will be the theme for the event, obviously. The event will be about them. Their name will be on it. But mostly, there are promoters beneath who do the groundwork, put everything together for the artist to come and perform. So you might hear, okay, Shatta Wale live in Brekum, Shatta Wale live in Kumasi, or Vybz Kartel live in Trinidad and Tobago. Yes, it is Vybz Kartel's concert, but there are event organizers beneath that help in doing some of these things. It is one of the reasons why when Stonebowy cancelled his event during his tour, and they wrote a presser saying it is the organizer that cancelled. But when he went ahead to do another show that was successful, he said that was his organization. And I was asking myself, they cancel here the event organizer, but they are here successful. Even that oneself had the organizers of that particular concert fully spelled out, but yet and then nobody vex. But my own is that let's educate very well for people to understand that sometimes you may see live in concert or see live in Ghana. Sometimes, majority of the times, promoters or you have like an independent event organizers who come together to make sure the concert hold or to produce the concert. The artist is just the icing on the cake to make the whole thing a success. So for me, I don't think it is Vybz Kartel direct that is writing to the NSA. They have no business with NSA. If Vybz Kartel says he wants to perform in Ghana, he can just write a post on social media, and most event promoters or event organizers who may be capable of hosting Vybz Kartel will just put in their proposals or put in the groundwork and present to them and tell them, we think we are in good standings to host you, and they will just work with them. So me, I think it is an independent promoter who wants leverage. Like they want something to shake the NSA for them to know that yes, you're the party true, and that is why they will put Vybz Kartel's name, because when you are requesting for a venue of that magnitude, the artist that you are going to do the show for, you need to put all of them details in your request, and it is one of the reasons why maybe Vybz Kartel's name will pop up in there, and your friend is my friend, and my friend is also another person's friend, and they are friend, and they are friend, and they are friend. Until you'll be a chance on the letter, or somebody probably might have heard, and tell a friend to tell a friend to tell another friend, and probably any idea do has it.
Well, Chamo, you are yet to talk.
Okay. So for me, I think whoever is putting this thing out, I mean, through Gary, they know what they are doing. One thing is for sure, we know if you are within the certain circles, we know that there are a lot of people proposing the idea that Vybz Kartel should come to Ghana. Yes. And we have a lot of promoters reaching out to Vybz Kartel. We know that one. And again, Vybz Kartel, based on what we know, has agreed to come to Ghana if the negotiations,
conditions are right,
everything are right, he will come. So he has agreed to come based on the conditions that you are proposing. Somebody may decide not to come regardless of what money that you will give or whatever. They are not interested in even coming to Africa. We have people like that. But this one, he is interested coming to Ghana, but he needs a certain conditions. So for those who are putting out some of these things, maybe they have reached an agreement with Vybz Kartel. The rest is for them to get a place or to get permits to make it happen. That's why they will do something like this. So for those who are happy that Vybz Kartel may be coming to Ghana, yes, it's true, because he has given all the green light that he would love to come to Ghana. So we are done with that part. The other part is the conditions and the permit and other stuff. That's what is going on. Gary didn't give much detail for us to be so sure that, okay, this is happening. He said that December, and we have from 1st to 31st December. He wasn't specific there. And again, I don't know if we have confirmation coming from the NSA that, yes, indeed, there's been an intention like that. And so far, what is happening, we don't have that detail. And Gary didn't give it to us in that direction. He is saying that Vybz Kartel has made the intent of coming to Ghana and he is going through the channels.
Okay.
If everything goes well, he may come. I think that would have been a better way to put this. But you know the PR staff
of course,
and
they
other
they
stuff,
also want to
you
enjoy
have
this
to
buzz.
you have to put it in a way that will make it look like, okay, this is it, and people can interpret it any way that
Any way
they
they
want,
want.
so that they will not also commit themselves. That's what is happening here. That's what is happening here. So for those who are happy, yes, there's that chance that Vybz Kartel may come to Ghana because he has expressed interest that if the conditions are right, he will come. And there are a lot of promoters who are also lobbying to bring him to Ghana. That thing is also happening. And we are aware of those things. Maybe those outside may not know. But there are a lot of promoters lobbying, doing their best to bring Vybz Kartel here. I think people will take us serious because of the Shatta Wale and Vybz Kartel's connection. So those who are watching us now, they want confirmation from us. What we can tell them is that Vybz Kartel has expressed interest if the conditions are right. They are going through all those things. If it happens that he is happy with what offer that promoters are giving, be rest assured he is coming. But for now, let's take it as vague as it came. We cannot confirm for sure. And again, we will not deny. So people should just watch out. Anything can happen or anything is possible at this point in time. So for me, that's what I would say. Yeah.
I saw a Tilly Akuyanipa post that suggested that, hey, NSA, please, we don't want any further troubles. Because the two people, we could not even handle them with our Accra Sports Stadium. So if you add Vybz Kartel to this request, then there will be war. Obviously thinking that, okay, Vybz Kartel's team or the people behind, they are now going to compete over the space with, say, Shatta Wale and Stonebowy. Obviously, the people she's talking about, though she wasn't specific, but we know.
We know.
We know.
But that is a shallow statement if you ask me. That's a shallow statement because you know how things are done. The fact that at that particular time there was a clash doesn't mean that people don't learn. And again, whenever there is request for a venue, unless the technicalities are not right, so you should rather tell the NSA to now structure their things very well to meet everybody's demands. But the fact that, okay, the person has gone to say, oh, I want 21st, and another person says, I want 21st, and you go and give it to both of them. No, it will not make sense. That's why I'm saying Tileke Nipa should have known better to rather talk to the NSA to structure their things very well to meet everybody's demands. Because they like Chebo said, we have from 1st January to 1st December to 31st. So where would the clash come from? And last year, Shatta did not host his event at the Accra Sports Stadium.
Stonebowy even himself did not
host. So where is this conversation coming from? If you want controversy, do it well. But if you want to educate, tell the NSA to do the proper thing and everybody will be at peace. That's all.
I think I like this point because definitely there are so many dates in December that they can give to each other and still everybody will be fine. So there's no need for us to start beating war drums thinking that something is likely to happen in the near future. Well, let's do this finally so we can run away from here. It's about a video that I've seen from London where Drake is giving props to Vybz Kartel, telling him that he is praising him for paving the way for some of them because I'm sure when Drake was coming up, one of the musicians he was looking up to was Vybz Kartel. And when he even got opportunity to perform with him, I saw him bow. He first bowed to Vybz Kartel. He did. Oh, but he did not go on his knees. He did not go on his knee.
Oh, but he has shown the gesture.
Oh, no, he did.
The gesture,
he did like this.
Okay.
He did.
Then those who were bashing Shatta there.
No. Oh, in fact, for Vybz Kartel, if you're a musician and you are respecting him, there's nothing wrong with it because what Vybz Kartel has been able to do with music, not many have done it. So when Drake saw him on the stage, he bowed. And after the performance, he called Vybz Kartel with his MC Nafi and other people on the stage, and he was like, "Hey, today we are all here. We give thanks to this gentleman. He paved the way for us, and today we are here."
Good.
And it brings conversation. The music thing. Should we take it? Whether you are big now or you are big yesterday, there are levels to it. Because Drake, like today, Drake is no joke. Drake in music industry today, world over, is no joke. Yet he is still seeing someone as the way.
Yeah. This is your boy, Wale Music TV. Send subscribe my share, so wanna subscribe him. If you wanna click bell no do, na me the video be out tomorrow. I want the first person about share. If you wanna drop a comment was Wale Music TV, yes, Shatta Wale ni TV, I ever more Shatta Wale ni news. Na update, everything be a friend Shatta Wale who be a once a back on the more platform do. Into bomb more than subscribe, next share, no brother, and I was still who edumede in Wale Music TV. Video be able post and what had they be a by Shatta Wale. Inti say Shatta Wale no fan quoting there, blend bete good news, blend never share, never subscribe, no brother, and I was still who edumede in the more platform do. Video be able post and what had they be a by Shatta Wale. Inti say Ejun the day Shatta Wale fan quoting there, blend bete good news by Shatta Wale. Ne bomb than share, no brother, and I was sister, on who edumede in Wale Music TV. Thank you.